She laughed on camera. Sharp. Fearless. Untouchable. But when the lights went off, the silence was crushing. For years, she carried something heavy, something most viewers would never imagine. Because the woman delivering punchlines each night was fighting a private battle she couldn't joke away. To millions, Kat Timpf was the witty voice who could dismantle an argument with one perfectly timed line. Confident. Independent. Almost immune to pressure. But confidence on television can be a costume. Behind the studio doors was a life shaped by loss, anxiety, and a constant sense of instability. Years earlier, tragedy struck her family in a way that permanently altered her sense of safety. The world suddenly felt unpredictable. Fragile. Yet her career demanded the opposite. Strength. Humor. Speed. No hesitation. Night after night, she showed up smiling, even when she didn't feel like smiling at all. Because in television, vulnerability doesn't get airtime. Performance does. Friends saw glimpses. Exhaustion. Moments of withdrawal. But most viewers saw only the polished version, the woman who seemed to have it all under control. Then came the moment she stopped pretending everything was fine. She began speaking openly about the anxiety that followed her everywhere. The panic that didn't disappear when the cameras shut off. The pressure of living in a public spotlight while quietly trying to hold herself together. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't loud. It was something far more human: exhaustion. Years of being on. Years of turning pain into humor. Years of carrying memories that didn't fade. And perhaps most striking of all, she admitted that success didn't fix any of it. Not the grief. Not the fear. Not the loneliness that can exist even when millions know your name. For many viewers, especially those who had lived through their own losses, it was a startling recognition. Strength doesn't always look strong. Sometimes it looks like simply getting through another day. Today, her story resonates for a different reason. Not because of fame. Not because of politics. But because it reflects something deeply familiar to anyone who has lived long enough to carry scars. By midlife, most people are living some version of a double life, the one they show the world, and the one shaped by everything they've endured. And maybe that's the quiet truth her story reveals. Not that she was hiding weakness, but that she kept going anyway. Because sometimes courage isn't loud. Sometimes it's just showing up, smiling, and refusing to let the hard parts of your story be the only story.